everybody. Yeah, it's so nice to be here. Honestly, I am super grateful. Yeah, you're welcome to Irresistible Grace. And basically what we do on this channel is to talk about faith, career, relationships, and every other inspirational gist. Okay, yeah, for those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. For those who comment, who like the videos, I'm so grateful. It's a new YouTube channel, so I really need your support and your encouragement. Okay, and for those who are yet to, I think we should give you 2 seconds to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing. I actually saw that. Yeah, I saw you. You clicked on that subscribe button, and please click on the bell notification so when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. So today I will be telling us what we'll be talking about. A lady sent me a message on Instagram. For those who are yet to follow my Instagram page, it's up there, please follow. She sent me a message. She DM'd me, and it's on my phone, and I'm using my phone, so right now I had to write it down, and I'll be reading down the story briefly, and that will take us to our topic. So I am not going to be talking about the topic now. Stay tuned if you want to hear the story and what the topic is. Hello guys, you're welcome back. So like I said, the story is written on my book. It's on my phone, but I had to write it down since I'm using the phone for video. So please listen. All right, I spent all I have for this guy. I am earning 80,000, but he's earning 50,000, and I still don't care, but he feels so relaxed because I'm earning more, and so I spend for him even up to dating. I mean, going out. If it is his birthday, I gift him something big, but when it's my turn, he usually gives me something little with the excuse that he earns lesser. Furthermore, each time we have an argument and it is obvious that he's wrong, he still wants me to apologize. And anytime I throw the issue of marriage, he is reluctant to talk about it. All right, so basically that leads me to talking about toxic relationship. Now, what is a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is a relationship that is abusive, selfish, lack of trust, lack of respect, unsupportive, unhealthy emotionally, or when one of the party talks, end of the party down. I don't know how to put it, but that's lack of respect, actually. Now, before I go further, the further question is now, can a toxic relationship still work out? The truth is, yes, it can. But, it takes two to tangle. So both parties have to sit down, have open communication, talk about their regrets. They have to be remorseful. They have to honestly come together and say they want to overcome toxicity in the relationship. At times, they may even need professional help, like talking to a psychiatrist, But whatever it is, it takes two to tango. So even as an individual or together, you guys have to work it out. So if you want to eliminate toxicity in the relationship, then it has to be a two-way thing. You guys have to sit down and accept the fact that you were wrong all this while. So like I said, toxic relationship, of course, isn't good at all. From the word toxic, it's poisonous, isn't it? Now, what are the signs of toxic relationship? I've mentioned some while defining toxic relationship. Lack of trust, lack of respect. When one of the partners is not supportive or talks you down, you feel like your value are thrown away. So other signs are unending drama. You guys are always so dramatic. When I say unending drama, you're fighting today, you're fighting tomorrow. You don't want a messy relationship. You want a relationship that is appreciative. You want a relationship that you are into it and then you are happy that you're into it. You don't want anything being messy. So imagine you are always dramatizing every day, okay? Abusive. A relationship where the guy is beaten, or maybe it's the lady that is beaten, I don't know. But if you're in that kind of relationship, like a guy is beating you, that's an abusive relationship. That's a toxic relationship. When you see it, you need to recognize it. You don't need a prophet or a pastor to tell you. A relationship that is not spiritually inclined, a relationship where you guys don't talk about God, you don't pray. I say all sustained marriages today is an evidence of God in that marriage, because it takes God. God has to be the foundation of everything you're doing. You have to have a God-fearing man. You have to have a God-fearing woman. If you are God-fearing, there are certain things you will not want to do, because you know that God is going to fight you. Then if God fights you, who will then help you? So that's being fearful in Christ. You fear the Lord. That is what it means, actually. So you need a man who fears the Lord, and you need a woman who fears the Lord. When you fear the Lord, because of your conscience, you won't be able to do certain things. Okay. So now let me just explain, or to my own, to the best of my knowledge, I just want to talk about what this lady talked about. The first question she likely asked was, she's earning 80,000. She's earning more than the guy, okay? And each time they go out on a date, she usually spend. And when it's the guy's birthday, she gives more. She gives something that's more valuable, or probably more expensive, I would say, than the guy. Now, just talking about that, the fact that you're earning more than a man doesn't really mean anything, to be sincere, because even in this world that we have now, like, even every guy wants a messiah. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's to my own understanding. Gone are those days when you don't want your woman to work. Gone are those days when you don't want your woman to earn more than you. If she's so lucky to get a good job and she earns more than you, what really matters is cooperation. Like, you guys are working together. People don't really need to know who is sponsoring who. So if you are earning more than him, that's not a point. Like, that shouldn't be a factor for you to break up with him. That's number one, because you are earning more than him today. Tomorrow, the story may change. But talking about, okay, fine, you gift him something that's more expensive compared to what it gives you. Well, I would not say you should expect him to break the bank because he wants to please you. If that's what he can afford, based on the fact that he's earning 30,000 lesser than what you're earning. Though gifts are different from gifts. I'm not saying you should give something super expensive, but anything you're giving to your wife or your girlfriend or your wife-to-be or your fiancé, whatever, make sure it is something of value. It doesn't have to be expensive, but make sure it's something that when she sees it, she'll be happy that you did. It doesn't have to be expensive. So I don't know what the gift is, but if, some gifts can be quite ridiculous. If it is ridiculous, please stop it as a guy. You don't say because you don't have so much and then you give her something ridiculous. If you want to still give her something valuable, you can. Even if it means you have to save up for some time to get at that thing you think is valuable for her, then do it. Don't give ridiculous gift. I'm not in support of that also. Okay? But don't break the bank. You don't need to do that. So, and I think I've answered that first question. Then the second question she asked was, furthermore, if we have an argument, it is obvious that, and it is obvious that he is wrong, he still wants me to apologize. I am not in support of that. Like I said, it takes two to tangle. And when it comes to marriage, one beautiful thing I've learned is that we are both naked. Like, you can't hide yourself. That bad side of you is open. In fact, your partner can see it with 7D. So what you think he's not seeing, he's seeing it super clear. So if you have done something wrong, please apologize. Humility is key in marriage, and there's nothing like I'm the husband of the head, or whatever. How did they say? Like, I'm the head of the family, I'm the husband, I'm your head. Now, it doesn't apply here. If you know you're wrong, please learn to apologize. For me, I don't see reasons why you would not apologize if you are wrong. So, yeah, I had that kind of relationship in the past where he's wrong and he still wants me to apologize, or he still wants me to do the talking before he apologizes. But, well, I had to tell myself that nonsense has to stop. So I don't know about you. The third question she asked was, anytime I throw the issue of marriage, he sounds reluctant to talk about it. Maybe, I think you should try and know why he sounds reluctant to talk about marriage. Maybe it's the cash. If it's the cash, that's well understandable. You just need to give him time, right, to gather up. But if it's not because of cash, but he probably is not just so sure about you, or is seeing somebody else or something, then that is a time waster. Like, you don't want that for you. You don't want anybody wasting your time, your precious time. Time is money. Time is important. So if you have a man who is not talking about marriage for any other reasons aside from cash, then I don't see any reason why he should be delaying you, except if he's interested in somebody else. Okay, all right. So I know I've been able to answer this to the best of my knowledge, actually, and from the way I spoke, I'm not going to give you the final action to take. It is left to you to know what to do. But I've only given you an idea of what I think you should do, or what I think you should know. So basically, this is where I'm going to end this video. It's a short video one. I didn't want it to be that long. So it's a short one, and I hope that this touches somebody somewhere. Please, if you're in a toxic relationship, recognize it, identify it, and I've also told us about the signs. And just in case you are in one, please, your life is more precious than that, and you are a precious human being. There is a guy somewhere who is waiting for you, who is really going to cherish you the way you want. There's that woman somewhere who is going to appreciate you more than the way you see yourself. So don't kill yourself over a man who doesn't appreciate you. So if there's toxicity in a relationship, you can work it out if it is workable, but if it's not, please walk away. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Irresistible Grace, and please follow us on our Instagram and do Irresistible Grace 19. I'd like to hear from you. Please comment, share the video, comment, like, and DM me. I wouldn't mind. Thank you so much. We'd like to hear from you, but till then, bye.